turning off the transmitter that seemed to trigger the problem when they tried to turn it back on again. They couldn't get signals back.
Yes.
But they had done that before on the way up, and for it to go out on us when it's about hours, literally hours away from orbit, and after the instructions that would put it into orbit had been given to it, was a very strange coincidence. In other words, it could then go into orbit and we would know it.
All right, there are a couple things I want to ask you about. One is I have heard that it was in the process of pressurizing some sort of fuel tank or something or another. Is that correct?
Yes, there had to be some explosive bolts fired which create a vibration, and the reason they turned off the transmitter was to protect the engine tube.
So then there were things that were going on that potentially could have meant an explosion?
Yes, it's possible, although for a long time they said they really didn't think that could have been what happened. There was another curious thing though. Just as it was getting ready to go into this phase, what they had done was they had initiated a power in burn, which they were going to. I think they actually did it. Now what this was a way of powering the spacecraft into its initial orbit using fuel that had been saved because of their very precise initial launch, actually. And with that option, they were going to be able to start photographing Mars to start one whole photographic cycle early, mapping cycle they call it. And so they were going to be able to photograph it as much as at least 20 days earlier than originally planned. And there was a time value there because there was a solar conjunction, which is a situation where the sun gets between the Earth and Mars, coming up on around December 16th. In fact, it just started, it's 60 days back. And that would interfere somewhat with the reception of photographs from Mars, or actually it would interfere with them sending signals back to control the spacecraft. So getting in 20 days early would have been a great advantage, and they could start taking photographs early. Now, as that started to happen, NASA suddenly changed its scheduling and said that they weren't going to really start their mapping orbit until the originally planned time, even though the spacecraft was going to be going early. This led to the speculation that they wanted an early period to take photographs that the public wouldn't be aware of. It was a very strange occurrence, and this happened just a few weeks prior to the actual orbital insertion. The public pressure got quite hard on NASA at that time. I was aware of letters being sent to Glenn Cunningham at JPL and so on, and the public was really making an offer out of it. They were trying to get them to let the photographs out. And then at the peak of all that, they launched the spacecraft, or reported it launched. So there was funny business going on around there. So I think that Mr. Hogan's viewpoint, he has said it's mere speculation, but I think that it's not entirely unreasonable.
He also feels that contacts will be magically reestablished with the observer in the first couple of weeks.
I did think that until recently. I talked to him on the telephone just a few days ago, and he said now he thinks with the success of the Hubble mission, there may be not the same need for NASA to recover the spacecraft.
Oh, hold on 1 second while we once again identify the station.
Sure.
Stay right there, Professor. This is Area 2000 from Las Vegas.
From Jackie John's Plaza downtown, this is KDWN Las Vegas.
Professor, let's talk a little bit about Hubble. It was a success. Richard Hoagland felt that it would not be, and I really shouldn't say that because it's my understanding it's going to be about 6 weeks, is it not, until we know whether all that stuff they installed up there is functional.
Yeah, that's true. They have to go over the
So, insofar as the installations went, it, I guess, is a success. Would Hubble have any application at all for looking at anything as close as Mars?
I've heard that is more difficult for the Hubble. I have to dig off there that I don't know the details. Richard Hoagland does know, and I'm sure many others do, but I don't know, except that I have heard that for some reason, looking at nearby planets is less desirable for that instrument.
All right, back then to the Mars Observer very
By the
quickly.
way, I don't think with all of us now, I don't think it should give us that to Mars Observer.
Back to the Observer for a second. Another thing I heard that puzzled me greatly was they, early on, when they had this failure, they suggested to the public, you may recall, that a transistor, which had given them problems and good reason for a previous failure, was thought to be what was wrong. And something clicked when I heard that. I said to myself, a multi-million-dollar spacecraft or satellite, and if they only had one failure and they knew it was one specific transistor, what are the odds they would send $1 billion instrument up with the same problem? I mean, that's just scientific ignorance.
What happened to the Challenger? This is a terrible situation. We would assume there would be so many backups and redundancies. Of course, the thing has to, you do have to look at the weight, but yeah, that does seem very strange. Another thing that is strange is that there were apparently tests they could have performed, which they did not perform. I think they finally did, yes, they did finally try to operate the French-Russian device. There was a signal, a 1-watt signal they could get from another radio on the Mars Observer, and they tried that and were unsuccessful. There was another suggestion that they used a laser altimeter, which was a laser beam that would help the observer find its distance from the planet and aim it at the Earth and possibly pick up that signal. I believe they rejected that as too much trouble or too expensive. So it's not clear that they carried out every possible test to get it back.
Do you consider it possible that they may still suddenly announce in some great surprise that, gee, they've located it or it's back on the air?
If they're running it clandestinely, then it is possible. If they're not, then it might not be possible because the battery would run down if the solar panels weren't oriented properly. Then it could only take a matter of hours before the power would finally go out. So the thing wouldn't have enough power left to return to us unless it had managed to keep the solar panels in the right orientation.
It was Richard Hoagland's view again that it might even be sending pictures back now. And I don't know a whole lot about scientifically about the frequencies that are used, the power levels, or who might be able to hear it. And Richard was looking for an observatory, some sort of
Right.
that might check on signals that are coming back.
It could have begun taking photographs as early as November 8th, I believe, based on the data up to the moment that we lost it.
Let's approach it from this angle. If you were in NASA and you wanted to do the whole thing secretly, would it be possible? In other words, could you take photographs and either store them for transmission later, or take the transmissions as the pictures were generated, and do the whole thing secretly? Could it be done?
Well, the argument against that is that it takes too many people to run the mission, and therefore it couldn't be hidden. I don't know how that would be, given the government's activities, is possible. I think that the whole clandestine operation could be underground and in the ATL or somewhere.
Or at perhaps another large Earth station somewhere else on Earth.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, if there was a deliberate need to do that, it certainly could be done, I imagine. However, as far as getting the photos and messing around with them, that isn't impossible. That's quite possible, I think. It takes quite an antenna to pick up these things, and you have to know just how to do it. A gentleman named Lee Clinton, who is a radio amateur, has done an article on this, indicating just how amateur radio people with the proper antenna equipment could search for signals. And That's been published in a couple of places.
Do you happen to know the frequency range?
No, I don't, but he wrote this article giving that, and it is available either through Richard Hoagland or I believe that Lee Clinton is on internet. On CompuServe.
CompuServe,
Yes, and last name C-O-I-N-C-O-N. First name L-E-E. And one could look, I don't have his CompuServe number in front of me here, but one could look on the ID list there and maybe find out how to get in touch with him. I think that he logs on to Space Forum there on CompuServe fairly regularly.
I happen to be an amateur radio operator, so...
Well, so you could possibly understand what he was saying.
Alright, what is assuming this Mars observer existed, what is the next best target spending time that was mentioned? What's going to Mars in the future? What's the next thing?
I understand that the coming time that is being launched, I believe, in January to go to the moon could be diverted and sent to Mars instead with relatively little assistance. The Clementine action was one of the ones put forward at the time when NASA was saying they were going to try to get a quick return mission, one as soon as possible. And I believe that the JPL people, for unknown reasons, refused to look at that option. My understanding now is that NASA has apparently dropped the idea of trying to get a quick return mission, and they're just going to go for something more elaborate, possibly around 1996.
Well, I'm not a great believer in conspiracies, but it sure does look like NASA doesn't want to go to Mars. And it looks like when they were on their way to Mars, they didn't really want to be. And one can conjecture that they made a choice late not to. And I just, there's something smells fishy with this whole business, but one has to ask, and I will, Professor, if they were concerned about what was there, or public revelation of what was there, then why launch a $1 billion spacecraft that you're going to have to end up turning off or taking away from the public as they did? In other words, it was bad PR. It was a bad move, and if you didn't want to go to Mars, then why launch?
It could be that they really wanted to find out what was there, that they have rabies, because you can tell when they're not letting us know that. And that their purpose in putting it up was just to do what we wanted to do, and then we find out that they weren't going to let us know. And in fact, that's one of the reasons that one might think the mission is ongoing secretly, is that now they may be finding out what they needed to know. I grant you that the idea of doing it on purpose when it's still operating is considered very far out by many, and I'm not espousing it, but I want to say that in 200 pages of analysis that took me over a year to research, the thing does smell. That's the way I would put it. It doesn't compute, as they say.
Yeah. Just very briefly, you do have ground where people walk around the moon. You've got lots of good pictures of the moon. Are there any similar objects or areas of interest on the moon?
Well, it's very interesting. Dr. Hoagland has argued that the space on Mars is just an accidental formation, no matter how much like a spaceship looks. He says, well, out of millions of objects on the surface of the planet, you're bound to find one or two that look like space. Now, the fact is that nobody's ever found anything on the moon that looks like that. And the moon is covered with the most bizarre kinds of shapes and forms. If Hoagland was right about it, we'd probably find at least one or two faces scattered around in our own deserts as well as on the moon.
Yeah.
So the fact is that nobody has seen anything like that. However, there is a literature of interest in strange occurrences or reflective phenomena that has occurred on the moon. And I think it's still an area for research, but there may be stuff there that isn't being looked at as carefully as it should be, and I think some people are presently following out that story.
Just briefly, we went to the moon, we sent men to the moon. And then we kind of came to not a full stop, but nearly a full stop in terms of exploration. Would you say that a manned mission, for example, to Mars is absolutely justified based on what we know so far?
Oh, absolutely. I couldn't think people in human race, I believe, have at least one point of reference in space, and the other point of space is the message. That's one of the economic expansions that you want to get just to economics. And the science fiction writers today have been really hard at work for the last decade or so, speculating and developing some areas for how asteroids could be used for mining, not to speak of possibly even population expansion. So there are many people, including myself, who think that is the way that we need to go.
Do we have the technical expertise now to send men to Mars?
I'm sure we do. I was looking at a video produced by NASA just recently, and they were saying that the only thing standing in the way was finances, that technically we could do it, yeah.
All right, good. Professor, I would like to open the phone lines for just a few moments and take a few questions from listeners. Would you be willing?
Yeah.
All right, good. Let's do it. In the local area, everybody, metropolitan area, it's 383-8255. Toll-free out of state, it is 1-800-338-8255. The wildcard lines area code 702-385-7214, and the first-time caller line 702-385-7212. And let's see what we've got here. Good morning. This is Dr. John's. Good evening. This is Dr. John's Friday. Now you're on the air with Professor Stanley McDaniel.
My question is, what do you look to accomplish by writing this report?
Oh, that's a good question, actually. Where are you coming from?
San Diego.
All right, thank you. What would you say is the prime motive, Professor?
I'd be happy to answer that one because it's one that many people may not believe, but my motive was philosophical ethics. I'm a philosopher, and philosophers have criteria for reasoning. And what I was mostly motivated by was my discovery of the extremely poor reasoning that was being used against the researchers and the very high quality of the researchers' activities. And my primary motive was to study what is called the epistemology of this topic. In other words, the nature of how knowledge is found. And to critique and evaluate that aspect of this whole thing. So my basic motivation was academic, I guess you'd have to say.
All right. Let's see what we've got here. Wildcard line 2, good evening. You're on the air with Professor McDaniel.
Yes, Radio Free America.
Yes, sir.
I would like to ask Dr. McDaniel a question now. If taxpayers' money is being used to finance all this, and all of a sudden it's being hijacked by private investors, wouldn't that seem to reflect badly on a government, namely that the elected officials aren't representing the people of the United States?
All right, thank you.
Well, you want to answer that?
Yeah, I think you did, yes. So go ahead and tell him what I think he wants to hear.
Well, certainly it would, and there are some people who are thinking that NASA may be violating its own charter, if not in the letter, at least in the spirit of its charter, which is to make information on outer space freely available to the American public. NASA, of course, is saying they are going to make it available in the case of the Mars data. We get it eventually. But the 6-month proprietary period was simply not appropriate for an issue of such importance as artificial objects that might exist on Mars.
Professor, what would it take to get together a group of scientists, to look at all the great data you have and to expand on it and put together, in effect, a report that would force NASA to probably talk about a manned mission or talk, in other words, fairly significant amount of scientific evidence that I could not ignore.
My experience in the response that I've gotten from those scientists who have seen my report indicates that reputable and solid scientists could be brought together in a conference to do just what you're talking about if such a conference were funded. And I don't think it would take a huge amount of money to fund a conference like that. It would be in the order of tens of thousands of dollars, but it wouldn't be millions. It would be within the range of any philanthropist who would be willing to put forward those kind of funds.
Other than doing this program, that is my connection with the Bigelow Foundation, but that is certainly the kind of work and the kind of thing that they're funding. And I wonder if you discussed it with the foundation, or whether they come to you, or perhaps that's something that should be done.
Well, perhaps that's something that should be done. I think let me just put it that way, and I'd be happy myself to talk to anyone, or they could talk to the churches on that topic. But I really do think, let me say, if you pinpointed just what I thought of, I think that the most important strategy today to take place would be the one you suggested, namely to get the scientific community involved in a way that no one could say that they're meant to speak. To date, NASA's had a free rein trying to ridicule the investigators and make them out as crazy. And if you get, 20, 30, or even 100 really solid scientists and they look at the data and come up with a good conclusion, I think that's the best thing that could be done.
Oh, yeah, very good. Line one, good evening, the honorary professor.
Good evening, Doctor. Doctor, just to let you know, according to Richard Hoagland, he had 4 copies of your report supposedly delivered to the president. And from what he hears, looks like they don't go. Never say anything. Yes, I think that is correct, yes.
Plus, if you like to focus, you will certainly get back the letter saying thank you for your input. That's just and there's a mechanical signature about it.
Well, I would think that being a philosopher as you are, what probably would have led you, and I don't know your background in mathematics, but this is still mathematics. And I would definitely really intrigued me beginning with the program. I would think that mathematics itself, because to me mathematics is science. And there's really no way to alter it, I know. Yes, there's material in my report. There's new reports that haven't been put in any other document so far. And it involves a very careful analysis of the, what's it called, the geometry of the human pyramid. That establishes very strong, very high probability that the model of that pyramid before the Earl Torrance is accurate. And this particular side of the mathematics is in my report for the first time ever. As a matter of fact, that report was done while I was writing the report, and I got it from the author of it, and was able to include it on the fly, you might say. So yes, I think you're right. We didn't get to go into that as far as we could have when we talked earlier, but this is a mathematical side, yeah.
All right, thank you, Paul.
And art is just like another thing. That's everything, people tell you.
Yes, thank you. Again, that seems to be past the bar and would force some hands. Do you think with good, solid scientific evidence that the majority of the mainstream scientists would ignore it or would embrace it? And with good evidence.
I think the majority would be willing to embrace it if they were given a fair shot. If it depends, the balance is tilted the other way because of the ridicule. So I think that the data will really got out. For example, if journal like this would be willing to print this material.
Well, you already indicated some difficulty in getting some things on this published.
That's right. There's been an information blackout, and they tried to keep it in the realm of national inquiry level material, and that isn't fair. So I think that you said a conference of that sort that you were talking about would be a good start on that.
All right.
Other thing I'd like to do is send as many copies as I can of this report to Congress. So that's another thing.
What reactions have you had so far to what you have done, to your report? How is it received?
It has not been as widely distributed. It will be published by North Atlantic Press in January, I believe it will come out. in a regular paper format. Until then, it has been available only in a hand-done spiral bound, although it's a good quality. You may have seen it still there.
No, not yet. I would like to.
But so it hasn't gone around too many. I'd say it's the most we've had maybe 200 total that have gone out.
All right, let me understand. In what manner is it going to be published? Is it coming out?
It will be as a regular paperback in large size format with some diagrams, yes. And that should be in mid to late January. That'll be available from Mathematics Press. In the meantime, it has come into the hands of a number of reputable scientists. I could mention, for example, Dr. Robert M. Stock, who is Associate Professor of Science and Mathematics at Boston University, and is a man that did the very exciting work on the geological dating of the Sphinx in recent times.
And how would you characterize his reaction?
He believes that it is a consult for me, because I am convinced that it is not only worthwhile, but it's extremely important that the investigation into the Siberian object be continued, utilizing the best techniques and resources available among the scientific community. And I have a similar report coming out from a number of other reputable geologists and physicists and astronomers. So those scientists that have seen it have been favorably impressed. Now, I'm sure also if it were given to certain NASA scientists that they would probably throw it in a waste basket. I did send one of these to Dr. Devin French at NASA headquarters, and I received absolutely no response from him whatsoever. I never got an answer to that.
Well, to me, this just does not add up. As I always understood science, it is the science is just hard fact, and anybody who calls themselves a scientist and would ignore evidence or ridicule evidence is very suspect.
Well, it's very strange. I talked to Dr. French on the telephone prior to sending him this, and he sounded as though he was interested in the topic and didn't know all that much about it and wanted to know more. And then I sent him a 200-page detailed analysis of all of the material and with argumentation, and he never replied. So I don't know what's going on.
All right, Professor, one more quick call, maybe a couple, on the wildfire line 2, you're on the air with...
Good evening, Mr. Dr. McDonald. Your mention of the professor at Boston University with reference to the case. Is he the one that has put forth the idea that it is 10,000 years old, also not eroded by sand but by water, and it may be the establishment of a colony pre-existing the Egyptians and even possibly earlier?
That is correct.
Thank you.
Yes, there was a TV special on this issue.
All right. 10,000 years old?
I believe that's the minimum number that they discovered, yes. Pretty old.
All right. Wildfire line 3, Converse with Professor McDonald. Good evening.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, turn the radio off, please.
Turn it off?
Yes, turn it off. Turn off the radio, please.
I can't use it.
All right, well then we'll move on. Line 2, you're on the air with Professor Stanley McDonald.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi. You asked a question earlier that was very interesting. You said, why would they spend $1 billion project into space knowing there was a problem with it? Were you talking about the Mars Observer?
Oh, that is correct.
Maybe it wasn't $1 billion project, it could have just been an empty tank. If NASA was compartmentalized as it's supposed to be, they might not have been able to get in there, and they could have diverted the funds somewhere else, to some other technology.
Well, that's a lot of conjecture. Because your conjecture is as good as anybody else's.
Well, it's certainly an interesting option, although I think that at launch time they discovered the contamination in the camera area and so on and so on. So probably people did see that it had these things in it. But it's worth considering. It's not just over. I think cutting the defense budget, they need money going somewhere else. If they do, it's going to have to go to work. Sorry.
Thank you, Colin. Anything is important, I suppose, when you don't know. So, Professor, I guess to sum up here, where do you go from here? Where do you want to go from here?
Well, I finished my project, and I would, to some degree, rather leave this one behind now and go to other things. I've got lots of other things I'd like to be doing. However, I'm finding that just being an author is I'm having to remain engaged to some degree, and I would like to support what I've been talking about, namely trying to get community to and have someone start to happen that would allow that to happen.
Certainly with the publication of this, the widespread publication, you'll likely be right back into the thick of it again, are you there?
It is hard to avoid, but to the best of my ability, I'm going to maintain a low profile.
All right, well, I'm certainly glad you decided to come on the program this morning. It's been a huge opportunity, extremely informative, and you're a good interview.
Thank you very much, Alex.
Professor, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Take care. That's Professor Stanley McDaniel, author of the McDaniel Report. And I hope you enjoyed all of that. I want to remind you, the Bigelow Foundation, Angela Thompson is your contact. That's Angela Thompson at area code 702-456-1606. That's area code 702-456-1606. And I'm sorry, the clock is what it is, and we've simply run out of time. We'll be back again with Area 2000 next Sunday between the hours of 8 o'clock, right here, 8 to 10 o'clock, right here on KDWN Radio. So thank you all, and good morning.
The preceding program is made possible by a grant from the Bigelow Foundation. This has been Area 2000, a program that introduces our listeners to the scientific approach to discussion of key particular subjects, UFOs and near-death and after-death experiences. To contact the Bigelow Foundation, please call during the week between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Area code 702-456-1606. Ask for Angela Thompson. That's area code 702-456-1606. And be with us next Sunday evening at 8 for another edition of Area 2000. Estimate two particular subjects: UFOs and near-death and after-death experiences. To contact the Bigelow Foundation during the work week, call Angela Thompson between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. at area code 702-456-1606. That's Angela Thompson at area code 702-456-1606. And now, Area 2000.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Area 2000. Hope you had a great Christmas. I think we did. My name is Art Bell. This program is kind of a special thing every week. It's very special. It is made possible by the Bigelow Foundation. As I said in the open, if you would like to contact the Bigelow Foundation, Angela Thompson is your contact there, and you can reach her during the business week at area code 702-456-1606. 456-1606. All right. We've got a lot on tap this morning. Linda Howe leads it with her report. We're looking into another reality, another dimension, another area. And then we'll hear from Chad Beecham. Chad is going to talk to us, and we've heard from him before, actually. It was in a private telephone booth with Linda Howe in England. You may recall that program, and he spoke to us then, as well now, about top circles. And so stand by for that. A lot of fascinating discussion this morning. Let us begin all the way back in Philadelphia with Linda Howe. Linda, good evening. Oh, let's see. Perhaps you should be going to Linda Howe? Hi, Linda.
Merry Christmas to you and to Bob Bigelow, the Bigelow Foundation in Calgary, Canada. He is a true colleague, and he and I and others spent 3 very complex and full weeks in England this past summer investigating the crop circles, and I reported from there with him and on several of the stories that were happening there. And it was only a week or two that I was in Michigan with Dr. Levengood, who was examining some of those exact same stems, seeds, and various other parts of the beef and live plants and minerals that we brought back, and had found that there had been sometimes a fundamental changes at the chemical and the physical level of those plants that, quoting Dr. Levengood, cannot be hoped. And I think tonight, what would be valuable is that Todd brings perspective on that phenomenon of Canada, to England, is up on the street on what is happening in the United States, and so you have an international perspective. And I thought also that while that phenomenon has been happening, it is happening parallel with animal mutilations in England, the United States, and other countries, all happening at the same time that proclamations happening from us. And it seems now, year-round, after month, whether it was Bob Hopkins, David Hopkins, David Jacobs, E.S. Simple, or any of the investigators using hypnosis, or a researcher like myself, who is not using hypnosis, but is very interested in the patterns of adjustments around the world, all of these phenomena that seem to be having to do with another reality, the beginning kind of the one that we accept every day that we get up and we go to work and we come home. Something else is happening around us, day and night, affecting thousands of people globally. Just a month ago, researchers in Canada, psychologists at Carleton University in Arizona, for the past month, doing research with what is considered to be peaceful foods. They said reported at least anomalous phenomena on some described as UFOs or unusual sightings in the sky. And in the November 1993 Journal of Abnormal Psychology, which is a very respected journal, these investigators in Canada, led by Dr. Nicholas P. Spanner, the professor of psychology at Carleton University in Ottawa. They reported in that journal a summary of their findings over several months concerning people who had reported some kind of an anomalous phenomenon, including what we would describe as unidentified flying objects in the sky. The researchers found the eyewitnesses to be as intelligent and mentally healthy as other people and not more prone to cancer. As 39 adults who had seen unidentified flying objects, 10 said that they had seen a crash protest, which is consciously having nothing to do with hypnosis. 10 said that they had seen an alien being. 7 described verbal contact with alien beings. 8 reported telepathic contact. 7 remembered total body paralysis of some kind, and in most cases that would be when they were asleep and waking up and knowing that they could not move. 8 reported missing time, which has been reported by Bob Hopkins since 1980, and 2 recalls going aboard a spacecraft, with the conscious memory having nothing to do with hypnosis. And in this summary that was reported, the whole bottom line was that these people were no more different than you, I, or anyone that was considered to be normal in the population. Now, another part of this is, what is the media that learned as a result of this Canadian report that appeared in a very respectable journal? There were newspapers all over the United States and Canada and maybe other parts of the world. And they began doing their own interviews with people that said that they too were conscious of something that came from their definition of sex, the category of UFO. Well, recently in Washington, D.C., stories with a full-color photograph of 2 women in chocolate Virginia appeared in the newspaper, and the title of it was Living in the Light on Earth. They were haunted by shadows of UFOs. And in the context of the Canadian report, and people who are basically mentally challenged or intelligence is no different from the average population, but that they are reporting some kind of an interaction with something that would come in form of a gift, have life, and seem to come away to have an interaction with humans. These 2 women reported to the next news service, which made the pictures in USA Today and other stories, that in their small town, Catholic Virginia, the community said that near the quote, that finds a spaceship, and they described it as a saucer, touches down at the corner of the farm that they live on, in a Virginia Coast farm 50 miles west of Washington, D.C., where making progress. They said that sometimes, and I'm quoting from the Connect News Service, the beings, and this is their quote, materialize out of thin air. That was when one of the patterns in UFO, what we would call the UFO, human abduction, been running now for at least 30 years. People say that something that appears to be a being of some sort actually right out of the air in front of us. In other cases, people report seeing beings coming down the road and things like that. This case is women in Virginia, Margaret Street, during the fall of winter of 1992, were saying that they are seeing that they call beings that don't resemble humans and materializing out of thin air. Then they described what we all heard so bad as the David and some others on the Area 2000 of being taken sometimes to something that is full of light, that they have been poked and prodded and they've had decisions taken from their skin, and they describe a comment that they are returned to their work farm in Virginia, and they discuss it from the point of view of humans who have had an experience that may be akin to a cat that we might take to the veterinarian. We do it because we want something to happen to perpetuate the life of that cat, and the experience of the veterinarian is frightening and traumatic for the cat, but we the humans to take that cat know that there is a good reason. There may be, as is suggested by several abductees, that as traumatic as these abduction grounds, there may be in the long run some reason for drive to touch humans globally. But in the long run, we may learn not have something to do with our own survival. No proof, this is still a huge unknown. But I think it is very significant for our Area 2000 listeners to realize that psychologists in Canada, maybe other universities, are looking at someone who is research, are doing research and reporting on it, and newspapers, at least in the United States, are making an effort to go out and do research and contact people to show that they cannot have contact with something that they think is beyond at least the reality of the day-to-day earthly life that we live here. And it says that this type of news in 1993 and it began 1994.
Well, how would you predict that yourself? What does 94 look like to you?
So I presume that Washington, D.C. contact is something to do with it from a political level. Now, what that force or energy or whatever it is that is behind these current speculative rumors are, I'm not sure. But there seems to be a growing sense that in the coming year, that at least some kind of a coverage statement might be made, maybe by this administration or by another country, another government.
While we're on that subject, Linda, the new Secretary of Defense, Bobby Ray Inman, Secretary of Defense, has allegedly made a very interesting statement in the past about UFOs. Have you heard about that?
Well, he was tracked down by a Maryland investigator and was asked if he knew about MJ-12. And for those who have stayed with Area 2000 over the past few months, they would know that MJ-12 refers to possibly an inside group inside the government that originated from the Clinton administration and has been replaced with people who died by others who have, you might say, the keys to the kingdom of the knowledge about UFOs and other life forms. But there's any proof to MJ-12. The one person who might know about their knowledge would be Bigelow. He has served in the government and in the intelligence community for a long portion of his life, and I think that the timing right now that he would be tasked to take this particular very important position in the cabinet as Secretary of Defense is nothing else. Is a different, and he has, without anybody, you may have known about this other phenomenon we call another lifetime community. You may know that we are, in fact, interacting with or being interacted with by a lifetime. But if he is a Secretary of Defense, 1994 may be the first year for someone in that kind of position in the government might also be in a position to finally talk to us honestly about what the portion of what the government knows. And the second thing is that we have only 6 years until we can years back. In those 6 years, if we don't get past this paradigm that we're alone in the universe, something as big as huge, it does not make sense for too many eyewitness testimony, too many confidential military sources, too many intelligence sources that are speaking and saying, yes, we have had ongoing communications, relationships, interactions with something else out there in the universe since at least the 1930s. And now we're in the 90s. We have to come up to speed with the facts. And it may be that the government has been correct, but it may be that in the long run, if we all look back and say, yes, it took half a century to get through all of the air conditioning about being alone in the universe that may have taken 50 years to get the population of the United States and other countries up to the point where they could say, all right, we can accept the fact we're not alone in the universe, and that then we have to deal with the implications of the statement, we're not alone.
Well, again, with Bigelow, he is renowned for saying exactly what he feels, not necessarily a team player, somebody who will do what he wants to do when he wants to do. You have to wonder if it couldn't be something as simple as a question put to the new Secretary of Defense by somebody in the press early on about something like this to break it all open.
Well, we could all hope that would be the case, but you have to also remember he may have been independent of mind in his career, but you cannot have served in the agencies that he has and not be some kind of a team player. And I think personally that the reason that the policy of silence of this government and probably of other countries has survived for so long is this is a story that is very difficult to tell. People don't have the ears and the mindset to hear about another lifelong or intelligence involved with the power in all these various facets that we talk about every week. So it may be that it is just easy for the government to wait out a kind of generational shift, one generation, second generation, now we're moving into a third generation, which is the 1940s, and even if that is in more specific detail, you may also be saying, look, we have to wait X number of more years before we can tell the whole story. But my point of view, personally, as a person who has lived in the United States and been a journalist and writer, is, at least in this government structure, that we as a public, we need to know more about what the truth is, because it may affect our future. And that's the part that I think is the hard nut to crack. The government is worried it doesn't know how to tell, but it also is representing a public that by constitutional rights has a right to know, and by future rights should know, in order to make some kind of informed comment or reaction to what it may unfold next year or the year after. And that's the hard part. And it may be something that would be worth asking the radio listeners. They were in the shoes of an administration, and they were faced with the complete and total knowledge that we had another intelligence interacting with this planet that was other than human and more sophisticated, made it make sense to inform the entire planet now, or would there be arguments to perpetuate the policy of silence? That would be a very interesting question to debate.
Well, it sure would, Linda. Of course, once a lie has been told, the older it gets, I think, the more momentum is accrued toward continuing the lie. That's the problem. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger every year, and when you finally admit to it, or if you were to announce it, you would be revealing the fact that for this X number of years, you have been lying to the American public.
Right. And there was one government guy, and I really believe he was talking outside. He said to me, goes back many years ago, he said, the people associated with these associated in grade 12, and I think of in grade 12 now as like the word cleanup or Xerox or kind of a generic term that simply means people on the inside who have had the very difficult challenge of writing an almost impossible story of contact with another intelligence that we don't comprehend and the parent does not comprehend us very well. But this in grade 12 generic term refers to people that this man said, and this was the quote to me, they would rather be dead before the story comes out. Now, the only reason that I can think about that is that it's been such a complex force to ride, so to speak, dealing with other knowledge that is completely outside of the experience of the planet as a whole on a natural day-to-day basis. And that there were certain people in our government and other governments who had knowledge that was completely outside of the day-to-day survival and activities of our planet. And that over the last 50 years, that they would have to make some hardest decisions about whether or not they kept this information to themselves and monitored whatever was going on, or would they reveal part of it? Would they reveal part of the story about contact and other intelligence? How far and how big would the story go? And then the only difference between and money and all of that, it is remaining in the same status quo as exists. And it may be that the government has psychiatrists and psychologists and various other people hired telling them, once you open this Pandora's box, you have to be ready with answers or you're going to have an unruly mass in your hands. And if anything like that happened to us, the policy of silence by government may not be as insidious as it has been portrayed sometimes. It may actually have been an act of benevolence, an effort to ignorance is bliss.
Well, you know they're going to change it that way, surely.
Yeah, and in the long run, here we are sitting at the transition of centuries. And it may be that there are a lot of people, we'll call it inside the grade 12, using that simply as a symbol of people on the inside and not knowing what it's called now. They may want the story out, but that they're afraid of the repercussions.
All right, Linda, as always, a wonderful report, and you generated plenty of questions with it, too. Things to think about.
So, when you start with Dad, who is a good friend and colleague, this board, for the practical, raises this interesting question that Colin Andrews, George Winfield, and others 3-4 years ago said, why is it that the English Army seems to be, and it's not proven, but seems to be involved with creating posters in the practicals in order to convince the rest of the world that there's nothing to this phenomenon but hope. We know that the science says the hope does not answer it. Why is the English military has been called into action to create something to cover it up?
you really caught me by surprise. English Army, how is the English Army, how are they or were they involved?
It's back to the 1991 research that was done for BBC TV, Nippon Television, others brought infrared, they brought telescopes, they brought a whole series of cameras and high-tech technology into the tropical summers. So the idea is that they would craft it, watch it, monitor it for 2 weeks at a time and see if they could find anything that would give them an insight as to how these circles were made. During one of those watches, it found in the middle of the circle that there was a Bible, some sticks, and some candles and very actions. Colonizers said at the time, European folks said at the time, that they had sources inside of England who said that the army in England had been, or these people were telling them that the army had been ordered by someone to put those particular elements, the Bible and a candle and some various odd things, inside of the middle of the circle. Their point is that they were trying to move the crop circles apparently into some kind of, for lack of a better word, or to say occult and mystical association, and to take it completely away from the possibility that there actually was something from somewhere else in the universe perhaps involved with our planet. Now, there's no who is making the popsicles, but the fact that people were in England and getting, we'll call it underground, non-proven, but at least so-called confidential sources saying that the military was even involved in keeping the story quiet. It comes to the huge issue, why would popsicles around the world be considered a national security issue by any government? Why would the entire planet not be involved with tracking, monitoring, and trying to find out what was behind the popsicle phenomenon?
Well, that's a good segue to Chad Beacon. Linda, as always, it's wonderful. Next week, where do we find you?
I should be here.
All right, in Philadelphia.
Yep.
Well, I sure appreciate your report. It's a great segue.
And thank you, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Take care. Thank you, Linda. That's Linda Howe with a glimpse into another reality, actually the reality that we're going to be exploring in this moment with Chad Beacon. This is Area 2000.
From 21 Plaza downtown, this is KBWN Las Vegas.
And good evening from Las Vegas. I'm Mark Bell, Area 2000 underway. My guest, Chad Beacon, is founder of Pacific Research. He has been conducting extensive investigations into the crop circle phenomenon since 1990, both in Canada and in England. His specialty, detecting and photographing physical anomalies which cannot be accounted for, repeating, which cannot be accounted for by hoaxing. In 1992, he was a member of Project Argus, the most extensive scientific research effort to date. His findings provided a substantial portion of the Argus report and were recently reprinted in the Lupin Journal. He is founder of Pacific Research. As I said, has written many articles, as well as an 18-page report on Canadian crop circles. He's been interviewed numerous times on radio, television, and in the newspapers, and has lectured in Vancouver, Banff, Glastonbury, England, and the Whole Life UFO Conference in New York. Although he works independently, he is in close contact with key researchers such as Colin Andrews, George Wingfield, Dr. W.C. Levengood, and many others. Here is Chad Beacon. Chad, good evening. Welcome to the program.
All right. Thanks very much for having me on again.
Sure. Where do we find you? Where are you this evening?
I'm currently in Seattle, enjoying Christmas with my relatives.
Well, we've got a better connection than we did at that phone booth in England. Chad, I guess I'd like to begin with your career, how and why you got into all this. What in the world led you into this kind of research, Chad?
So I've been interested in UFOs in the past, but not more than most ordinary citizens. Until 1990, when I saw a TV show, Unsolved Mysteries. It was on South Circle, but it was quite a good show. And that was the first time I'd ever been exposed to South Circle phenomenon. And it's, once I heard about the fact of this strange phenomenon, I realized immediately that there was something very, very odd going on that we cannot explain in any way in traditional terms. Our science and technology was not able to explain what was going on here. It seemed to me that it was like a door that was opening to possibly another dimension.
When, Chad, did the whole crop circle phenomenon begin? I mean, it's been going on forever. Is this something that you noticed suddenly and have been going on for some time, do you think? Or did it have a definitive beginning?
It's very, very difficult to trace it back to our history, although we do find occasional references to a phenomenon that appears to be similar to crop circle. But it really came into public prominence in the late 70s and early 80s. And the reason for that is because they started appearing in numbers in one particular area of the world, and that is in south-central England, in an area of Stonehenge, Eastern, Silbury, megalithic monument dating back to pre-Zero time. During the early 80s, the numbers were quite minor. They were maybe 3, 4, 5, half a dozen per year. And progressively, each year, we saw more and more. And Colin Andrews and Pat Delgado was one of the first researchers that started investigating this on a full-time basis.
But at that point, it was apparently confined to Great Britain?
Right, yes it was. And not only that, but they were just simple circles. That's how it began, very few numbers. And over the next few years, through the 80s, each year progressively saw more and more of these circles, and they became more and more complex. So there was a definite evolutionary process involved here.
When you were in England, I had a chance, as you recall, to chat with a fellow who claimed that he was tracing crop circles and had done many. But, so you've looked at this aspect of it, and it makes the whole thing very controversial. Fellow people like him, I think, convince the public it doesn't take much. One man admitting that he's been tracing it, everybody goes, oh well, okay, and they dismiss it.
That's right. And that fellow is Robert Irving that we had in the same group with us. The approach I take to crop circle is a physical investigation. I look at the actual way the sensor sends any sort of anomalous effect on the ground, etc., electric footprints, and any other signs that I can find in trying to determine whether a person could have been responsible for this. And when we're talking about crop circle to the public, I think this is the most important thing to address, because that is the most obvious answer that comes to people's minds, is that all these things are just folks, instead of a bunch of college students or whatnot having fun with their researchers. And if the more researchers look at the phenomenon, the more people try to have fun with it. So I think it's important to lay this to rest. There's no doubt in my mind whatsoever. That's been 20 years ago that people, although there has been some help certificated, that people simply are not involved in the vast majority of these crop circles. It's just not possible.
Well, why? The rise of that possible. And what do you see in human-produced crop circles that you don't see in the others, or turn that question around?
Okay, first of all, there were several people involved here. Probably the most prominent ones a dozen days. They were the two elderly gentlemen who first came forward about 2 years ago. They're British, and they went to the press and said that they had created all the crop circles since 1978. Then Robert Irving came along, and also a strange fellow named Jim Schnabel. Now, what these people all have in common is that not one of them has any proof that they have done any of the formation. These are simply claims, and we put all four of them to test. We got them to make crop circles in public. Sergeant Bates was filmed making a cross with a very famous case, and it was presented on video called the Plastic Communicator.
Now, I saw them. They had a board and a chain, and they would talk about with it. So what did you notice in their efforts? Did they produce one in the time allotted, and did it meet the requirements of other crop circles that you've examined?
No, they weren't originally. We allowed them to submit the crop circle and IGS conditions in daylight, in other words. All crops, and the dairy crop circle in the middle of May. We allowed them to use IGS conditions. They only got halfway done in their allotted time. They were going to quit. The other reason they quit is because the result was very obviously quite different. Once the crop was going to actually popped up, it looks quite a mess. There was no beautiful flow to the layers of crop at all. And when you look at an inspected one, most of them have incredibly beautiful layers. They're perfectly cut down to the ground. They look like they've been combed into place. When the light is shining off them, they have a tremendous change in them. It's just a very beautiful thing to behold. And none of these people, everything is everything is everything is everything is so that's one reason. Another reason is that they're taking advantage of the fact that I have photographed the shooting. So quickly can't be done by the human hand. Some of these effects are multiple layering. It's where you get the intersection of, say, a pan with a ring, or a pan with a circle. I have seen many 4 different layers, and it's not just one layer of crop on top of the other going in different directions, but they're interwoven with each other without any damage to the sky. You have to remember that the stocks are very brittle. Most of these formations are related in the hard to see them, and they're very dry like. You try to bend them, let it sit, and they will shift or break. What I saw in this instance, there was no sign of footprints in the soil.
Are you suggesting that the big rivers that just as they are in the making of the circle, whatever it is that does it, they should have broken?
Not in just sticking them down, they would be quick, but in trying to interweave them, you have to look at it like weaving a straw. It's so interesting. It's doing that by hand. We have to bend them smoothly, and you'll find essentially done at various stages along the path. Whereas in an authentic crop circle, there's only one single bend, and that is at the ground level. Other things I've seen is, in some cases, literally thousands of individual cells filled in single individual cells. Most of them are just intricate parts, and they have never been planted to the ground. There's no trace of any mark of a tree, so they've simply never gone down.
While getting all the other ones around.
Right, and everybody using a mechanical device would have had to be just inches wide.
Or even one with imagine a meteorological explanation of some sort would also affect them uniformly. That's weird.
Right, and we've looked at every possible explanation, and like initially we just tried to eliminate people because they're trying to be more extravagant, the claims of horses. So we tried to eliminate those, and with what I described, there are literally dozens of other things I have noted that simply couldn't be done by human beings. Not only that, but I approached Robert Irwin and Doug Bauer, the Doug Davis team, asked them about these things and all of the fun. And they didn't even have any idea what I was talking about. They had no idea what I was talking about to them. But their answer to me was simply that we're just American. We can't explain to you what you find. You probably imagine it.
Well, let's just out of idle curiosity, why would Dave and Doug, why would they do this? Is it just get people going, and what reason do they do it?
Well, those two fellows claim that they were doing it for fun. It started out as a prank, and because of the response that they got from us, the attention, that they just continued it and did more and more and more. Now, first of all, you have to realize that there have been over 2,000 formations just in England since the early 80s. So these two guys are trying to claim having done 3,000 formations only during the 3 months of summer, because that's the time the time clock came in. Using all this medicine 3 times a week, without the wife knowing that they're out in the field, spending at least 4 to 6 hours at night, usually in very dismal conditions. If you've ever been to England, even in the summer, you know it's pretty rough out there. A lot of rain, cold, damp, muddy fields. And that they were doing this for fun. It really defies the imagination.
Doesn't add up. Besides, where else are crop circles now found? It obviously is not just British. I know there's been reports here in this country. I would imagine in Canada. And also, how much of a worldwide phenomenon is it now?
We've been averaging about 1 to 2 dozen in Canada per season. The same goes for the state, and this is for the rough estimate. We've got reports from Holland, from Eastern Europe, from Russia, from Germany, from Japan, from Australia. I've left out a few countries, but they're
Basically worldwide.
pretty well worldwide. Interestingly enough, mostly in industrial nations. We don't know why that is, but there have been many thousands, and let's say the 7 days don't fly around the world.
What evidence is there, John, that whatever is doing this is also doing it in other areas? Is there any evidence of that at all? In other words, is there ever any disturbed dirt or anything else that would indicate that had there been a crop there, you would have ended up with a crop circle, if you follow me, at any point other than in the middle of some farmer's crop?
Not really. We get many reports from people that we can't substantiate. We get no photographs of real proof. We have had several reports of circles in trees, but we haven't been able to substantiate that. I've heard of a few in ice fields in the north, and a few other places, but again, we have no evidence of this. I've heard of it to be mistaken identity, and the numbers have been so small that we're not even paying much attention to them. I would say 99.5% at least of all the ones that have been reported to us have been in crops, which is a very important phenomenon in crops, because I look at I don't know what the intelligence is that's making these, but I know it's not an earthly intelligence. It's something alien.
Why?
Whatever it is, if I were them and I was trying to leave traces on Earth or to get people's attention, I couldn't think of a better candidate than wheat fields or any kind of planted crop, because if nobody sees it at the time that it's created, it will certainly be found by the farmer and how the farmer. It's absolutely guaranteed that it will be found, and you can't put it anywhere else on the planet where you can absolutely guarantee it will be seen.
Now, let's go to the alien intelligence is dependent. But what have we made of them so far? Did you see any message? Did you see, or are you able to decipher any meaning in any of them so far?
Well, they have some tantalizing meanings. We have seen some astrological signs, such as the sign for Venus, Mars, Mercury, but not that often. We have seen tantalizing hints at ancient languages, such as ancient Hebrew, Egyptian, hieroglyphics, etc., but nothing that we can really put a finger on, and nothing that will spell out a message to us. It seems more like these are symbols.
Let's try this out of you. How about anything repetitive? In other words, do you see any pattern frequently recurring?
Not really, no. The only pattern that we see frequently recurring are simple circles. So, circles with rings on them. Sometimes there's a vague resemblance from one year to the next of a few, but most of them are brand new designs, new patterns.
When you're looking for some sign of a message, and I realize that I may be looking out of my own dimension, or within my own dimension, and not looking out of mine, you look for anything we would understand, as you suggested, planetary symbols, some sort of language, some repetitive nature to what's being done, something that would tell you that it's an intelligence rather than a random occurrence.
Yeah. that pretty well without doubt. There is an intelligence involved. It's not just in the placing of the formations in the crop fields. We have only on one or two occasions sent them to go across roads or anything of that nature. They're always placed quite nice and field. So they're well.
What about percentage of folks? Now, obviously, you're unable to examine every one of them necessarily, even perhaps nitrogen. But in those you did examine, did you ever find one that you declared a fake, or one that you thought perhaps a family did to exact attention and charge and submission or whatever?
I haven't personally gone into one that I could actually declare a fake of. I have gone into quite a few where I can't say for sure whether they're fake or not. There's just not enough in the formation, there's not enough concept and complexity for me to say absolutely that this is a genuine phenomenon or so-called or that this is a fake. I will simply say I don't have enough information on it, therefore.
Now, have you ever detected a farmer, for example, charging admission, or in other words, whether it was an obvious profit motive?
No. And I'd like to address that aspect. There have been very, very few farmers, and they've all been in England, who have charged admission. And I really sympathize with their plight. When they're going to cross formation in their field, first of all, because it's laying so flat, they literally lose hundreds of dollars in lost harvest because they can't pick it up anymore. Not only that, but people that they're charging into their fields from all different angles, crossing through more crops, interface with a log, and simply what they're really trying to do is recover some of that loss. And it's not a profit-making kind of thing. They would never make up for the loss. They want to have somebody in place, they have to pay this person to collect the money. And they really don't get enough people looking at them to make it worthwhile. There's just, I don't know of 2 or 3 farmers that have done this today out of the thousands of persons we've seen. So the profit motive is not there. I've never seen anything really suspicious.
Alright, there are reportedly molecular changes in this wheat, and I wonder if you can catch us up on that at all. That seems an area of crucial research. In other words, changes that would occur that you would not see occur simply by crushing the crop normally. What do you find?
So, well, first of all, Dr. Levenwood, he's a biophysical in Michigan, a very respected biophysicist, he's retired now. He was taken on looking at crop samples in his laboratory. He spent thousands of hours literally the last 2 years looking at this. What he has just recently come up with, first of all, he didn't know what to look for, so it took him quite a long time to know what part of the plant to look for, what genes to look for, etc. So he has just come out with his recent report, which is quite definitive. This is a real bright light for us in trying to prove the difference between a hope circle or something like wind damage and the real phenomenon. What he is saying is sort of very simply is in the cell wall of the plant, especially around the seed head, there is what is called a microfibril tissue. Now that is a tissue that looks like cheese cloth when you blow it up in a microscope, and it allows for the transfer of nutrients between the cells. In this tissue, through the tissue is an ion transfer, and he has found that in affected crops, the ion transfer is much greater than in an unaffected crop. These microfibril tissue holes that I would call them where the ion transfer through out and large, substantially and large, allows for fast and sheer flow of ion. And that is when I find in a mechanically damaged stock or wind damage or any other form, only in affected crops.
How would we produce that effect if we wanted to?
About the only known way that he has come up with is through microwave activity. He has put stock in the microwave oven and blasted them for 20 seconds or something of that nature, and has gotten not identical but similar effect, which leads us to believe that the energy involved in this is of a microwave nature. And saying it is microwave, we're just saying it's something similar to microwave. And the other thing we realize...
This is going to be getting to get a little technical, Chad, but
it may well be that the microwave frequency used on the stalks would determine or would vary the effect on the stalks and on membrane, the cell wall tissue you were talking about. I wonder if Dr. Levengood has experimented at all with varying the microwave frequency.
I don't know if he's gotten to that point in the lab. This report just came out about a month ago, and it's very time-consuming, the test that he's doing. But certainly, if he hasn't done it yet, he will be doing it to see. He's trying to estimate what the amount of energy that is required. He's got a pretty good idea already, and it's massive energy that's involved. And those people have asked me, how do you know it's not coming from a satellite? If this is a Star Wars technology, sort of a laser beam coming down and hitting, trying to send it to a field of the time.
Well, that was a small thing,
It's called a finance discovery. There's a few cases that go back to the 60s. It's unlikely that we had that sort of technology then, and we certainly don't have it even today, not that we know of. Also, the amount of energy required would literally kill animals in the field, such as mice, hedgehogs, birds, insects, and things of that nature.
Oh, now there's a good point. But no matter the source of the energy, wouldn't the effect on the animals arguably be the same?
The effect on the animals would be totally devastating. It would,
Yes, but what I'm saying, Chad, is whether it was Star Wars technology that would produce something with microwave energy of that magnitude, or whether it's alien, shouldn't the effect on the animals be the same?
well, that's a good point, for sure.
And yet it is amazing. It's only affecting the crops. Have you detected anything in terms of dead animals, microorganisms, that sort of thing?
We've never detected any dead animals in any of the formations except for two cases. And these occurred in Saskatchewan in Canada. Very odd cases. One that I was involved in, and it was a dead porcupine found in the middle of the crop circle. It was
Oh, no, that is significant.
That is very significant. It's one of these oddities that we don't know what to make of it because we haven't seen it before. But one possible explanation here is that porcupines, their natural response to danger is not to run away like other animals would, it's to curl up in a ball. And that is possibly what happened. This unfortunate creature was caught in an area that was about to be turned into a crop circle, rolled up in a ball, and got caught by the energy and killed.
Wow, that's fascinating. Did anybody work with breeding with autopsy or look at this animal plan?
Not on this one, because by the time we found out that we should have to do a laboratory analysis, but from that case, a farmer phoned me and said that in 1989 he had a similar case, and this is the only other one we know of a dead porcupine found in a crop circle. He didn't know at the time that it was a crop circle. He called the police, he suspected it was some sort of satanic ritual that occurred in his field. He called the ICMP. They took tissue samples from the porcupine, or the remains of the porcupine. It was mostly a blackened area about 3 feet by 3 feet. The only thing that was left of the porcupine were the quills and the bones. And it's completely blackened and sort of soot, covered in sort of soot. The stalks of wheat were on the stuff, but it was only the animal itself. They sent some samples down to the laboratory to find out if there was any burning involved from a fire, because they did suspect it was satanic worship. The lab reports came back and it was negative. And unfortunately, they didn't do any more testing on it than that.
So then it was as if it had been cooked again by microwave.
It was fried, completely fried. All the tissue, all the flesh was gone. All that remained were the quills and the bones. But again, these are the only two cases we know of, for whatever reason. Now again, getting back to the Star Wars technology, you would have to ask yourself, if this is what's going on, then why would they choose heavily populated areas in central England is very likely to stand, and somebody will be scared to be killed at some point. So people in the field constantly every night watching fields, watching for new formations being formed.
Oh, that's something I certainly want to ask you about. We have a break here at the top of the hour, Chad. 5 minutes of news. We'll give you about 5 minutes to relax, all right?
So,
All right, stay right where you are. Chad Beasley is my guest. The subject, hot circles. A lot more to it than I thought, and we'll be talking more about it in a moment. This is Area 2000. It's Sunday evening, and so here we are, as we are every Sunday, between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I'm Art Bell. My guest is Chad Beasley. The subject, crop circle. Fascinating one it is. Chad, are you still there?
sure.
Good. Well, I wanted to ask you next about humans. Indeed, they've had watches out, they've had cameras planted, they've looked for these crop circles to be in formation. Have they ever found it? Have they ever photographed one in the making?
Well, they haven't. We've been incredibly frustrated. People have reported seeing them made, but we don't know the make of it. The actual concept of research themselves, I've never seen one being made, and I have spent many nights out in the field.
What details have you had from anybody who claims to have seen them in the making? What do they say?
The common thing that they say is that the air is very still before it happens. Then suddenly the heads of the leaf start waving back and forth violently, back and forth. There's a whistling and howling sound, although there is no real wind around. And suddenly in a split second, all the crops laid down, flat to the ground, and spiral.
Like nothing visible seen? The conditions that you just described are similar to those described by people who are in the vicinity of a tornado.
Yes, that is true. It's very similar.
Very still prior to the occurrence. They hear the noise. In the desert, which is where I am, very much in the desert, we have these mini tornadoes. One big little on the job near my home recently. They're not really tornadoes as we understand them. They're certainly not spawned by a storm. But they are created through some sort of meteorological condition or swirling of winds, or I don't know precisely what does it, Chad, but have you looked into that?
Absolutely. We've looked into that. All sorts of meteorological conditions. In England in particular, because of the rain and the stiff winds they get occasionally, and the rolling hills which catches the wind at odd angles, there's a lot of damage to the fields. I've seen fields that were up to 75% damage, flattened, or mostly flattened. The crop circles, they're no resemblance whatsoever to any kind of wind damage that anybody has ever seen. They are like cookie cutters, stand out, very clean, clear, defined edges. With wind damage is what you would expect. Undefined, usually very lengthy corridors where the wind touches down and then picks up again.
It seems to eliminate wind then.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, back to humans. Has there ever been a human standing in the middle of a created crop circle?
The middle of the crop circle as it was created?
Yes.
Nobody. No. The closest we got is people who have been several hundred feet away, and these were in the daytime, by the way, they were not at night. And we have to take their word for it. We have no photographic evidence.
Then your best evidence you would consider to be what about the fact that these are related, for example, the relationship to UFOs. Is it a tight relationship, Chad, or very loose, or what do you think?
Well, personally, I'm guessing, but personally, there is a loose relationship to UFOs that may be a lot tighter than I realized. We have seen great lights in the field at night, last year in 1992, there was a sighting near a crop circle by a team of researchers of a structured UFO. It wasn't that far away. It was Stephen's rear. It was probably both sides of the all the things. One of the witnesses is a friend of mine, a very, very rational person. I believe what he says. It was a three-dimensional structured craft. We saw the lights that went around. That was an unusual sight. Other times we have the lights recorded at night, and a few times in the daytime, and we have this on film, silvery objects were seen spinning across the top of wheat fields. And strangely enough, these objects were very small, anywhere from a foot to 2 feet in diameter. A shiny silvery object, self-propelled evidence, obviously you can see from the motion. But other than that, there were a few other reports of strange lights like Ferris wheels in the sky. But I myself have not seen any of these. The best I can tell you that one night we were on a crop wash and there was a tremendous flash on the horizon. It seemed to be quite a ways away, sort of like street lightning. But in fact, it was very close to us. All the lights went out in the village where I was staying. And the electric company had no idea why the lights went out, and they had no idea what the flash was.
So you go on crop watches, and I take it you just pick a high point, and do you use night vision equipment, or what do you do on one of these watches?
We do have night vision equipment, and I personally use a camera. I have a wide-angle lens on it. I put it on a tripod, and I'll take time exposures from anywhere from 5 minutes to half an hour, and then see what I get on the photograph the next day. In one particular incident, this is the best one I've been on, we mostly come up empty-handed, but in one incident, there was a very large formation in the field, and that was in August of this year. Beautiful formation, very, very spectacular, very strange anomalous effect in the rays. I had a powerful feeling that this field was super energized, and I wanted to go back that same night. I thought something else might happen. So I went back in my car with a friend, and we parked on the hill overlooking the field. We sat there, I took pictures. We sat there until about 2:30 in the morning. It was quite cold. And we just got cold and tired, and we didn't want to leave the car running. So I thought I'd go park. That we had been watching.
Oh boy, I'm sure you kicked yourself around for a while on that one.
It's really typical, Art. When they're not being watched, things happen, even to your back sometimes. 2020, which was ABC TV program, they did a night watch a few years back. Sitting on top of the hill with very sophisticated camera equipment with about a dozen people. They were looking down to the field where they had a lot of looked down, there was nothing. And somebody said, oh my God, look to your back. Right behind them in the field behind there was a huge formation. Largest one today.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Then you share really the same frustration with people trying to research this UFO phenomenon. It occurs and occurs and keeps occurring, but not so that you can carefully and scientifically document it. And I might seem to avoid areas where there are restrictions or further as you have said, it's countries in the military frustrating.
It's incredibly frustrating. We have a big problem that, 2 years ago, Paul and I began to get the same thing where we had the sophisticated equipment. So we got in the field, the weapons were right in the field. They shot up all night, just before the sun came up, when it was so dark, clouds descended on the field. So many went into the field for one night swim. The clouds descended on the field. That's where we were talking about. It's up to the field. And what you get when you're in the field with you? There it was. There was that right center line with the 600 feet of ball. There we go. And this is the time and time again. It's very, very obvious. The intelligence does not want to be seen. It's taking the root, and it doesn't seem to be a great exception of time. You mentioned Kansas Argus last week.
Yes. What exactly was it?
The Kansas Argus was funded mostly by very generous grants from the Bigelow Foundation. And it was an effort, an international effort by about 2 dozen people, about half of them are scientists. We went out and we estimated the progress, everything that we could think of, and started determining mostly what the energy is, but the margin, temperature, and the size and the ground, we tried to concentrate the radiation in the area, the crop of the soil samples coming out of the labs.
Yeah, I'm going to suggest, Jack, what about the possibility, if there is one, for some sort of microwave energy sensor or sensors placed in a lot of likely locations? That might yield some information, since it seems to be a microwave radiation doing this, or maybe. Wouldn't that be an idea?
It's a great idea, and you actually do it this year. By the way, Project Argus did come up with its message on YouTube. That's a very interesting,
What were the final conclusions of the research?
well, the final conclusion of the report was that mechanically it wasn't able to detect anything. But again, with the physical environmental effects on the ground and other things that we couldn't really put under a microscope, we continued to gather tantalizing information. And we put it all together so we cannot get a full picture of it. But we gathered more and more information. What really came out of Project Argus that we were able to eliminate tests that we didn't need to do anymore because we had to take pancreatic gases, which is very helpful. It tends to focus our projects for the following years. And this year, as I mentioned, microwave is one of the detection.
Yes, Chad, will you speak from time to time about the Letterman?
I didn't go to contact with him.
Would you ask him for me if he's considered experimenting with varying the microwave frequency and trying to produce an identical effect to the one that he observed on the cell tissue? That might yield some interesting results if you could actually pinpoint the rough frequency that's being used.
He has done experiments on the amount of energy that's required to get an equivalent effect.
Do you know what he's concluded?
He told me about it was about a year ago when he was doing this, but something in the nature of don't hold me exactly on this, but it's something in the nature of a 20 to 30 second blast of microwave energy from a household microwave oven. And you have to remember that this is very, very close quarters.
Yeah, I understand.
The only inches away. To get the same effect from an airplane or satellite, the energy is absolutely mind-boggling, and you simply don't have a microwave generator that is capable of creating that much power.
Particularly from that far from space, it would have to be real simple in sunlight. That's up to 22,500 miles per Earth.
And again, it would be so incredibly dangerous if somebody would control that, or at least somebody would protect the energy. But this information I would have told myself or even some generation, I would have taken a seat and transferred it from some control sample without a fighting department and germinated under laboratory conditions. I did this under laboratory conditions myself, and the results of the same here very odd. The seeds got the sample, germinated much faster at a much higher rate than the seeds from outside.
What happens to the seeds of the stacks that he puts into a microwave oven to try to produce a similar effect? Do you get a similar effect with the seeds?
Don't believe he's going to generate the sample yet, although obviously
Well, that's a good question.
after the germination, when I began to grow them, I tried them in my garden, and I tried to come cut. I mean, very often, some shells, and another set of since I was in this whole series of the photograph conditions for a week in the sun, the speed from the cross circle grew at a very fast rate, almost normal, not quite, but it was just something almost normal.
As compared to the other sample with what?
If you replace it like a separate call, inexplicable, we have no idea why. Something was affected the speed. The energy that caused the cross circle has affected the speed in such a way that it changed something in the genetic makeup of the speed.
Well, then we could surely want to follow up with the artificially produced radiation and see if we can get a similar effect. That's fascinating.
Yeah, he would be doing this. That's interesting.
All right, we're in that weird period of time, Chad, now between Christmas and New Year. And it's traditional to make predictions. So I thought I would ask you to make one in the area of crop circles. What do you think is going to go on in this next year?
Well, that's a tough one, but judging from the past, I would venture to guess that the crop circles are going to become even more complex. And that each year we have gotten more tantalizing information on the crop circles. It's to keep our attention. And these are obviously to get our attention for whatever reason. I think there's going to be more of that. We're going to get more information, and we may hopefully get closer to what the purpose of these are and where they're coming from.
Well, perhaps you're right. Perhaps up until now it's been to get our attention, and maybe once our attention is fully focused, we'll begin to see some sort of message or... But documentably, you're suggesting every year we're getting more crop circles. That too is very interesting.
Not necessarily more. The height of the crop circle numbers were in 1990, which means there were 1,000 in just in England in one single season. 1991, they cut back to about half of that. 1992, about 400. And this year, 1993, somewhere around 300.
All right, Chad, let me ask this. What you're suggesting is not very far off the peak of the sun cycle.
Right.
And we are now very much in a declining mode for the 11-year sun cycle. Has anybody done any research into a relationship?
Dr. Lemonwood, being a true conservative scientist, believes that this has to do with the sunspot activity.
Oh.
Yeah, he wanted me to say that because he doesn't believe in alien intelligence or anything of that nature. And to us, that's fine. He's a good scientist. What really comes down to his research and the results of it.
Well,
I had a discussion with Dr. Lemonwood and I said, okay, supposing the energy that's involved here has something to do with sunspot activity, I can accept that. But what I can't accept is that how this energy could randomly affect weak fields in such a way to create these incredible patterns in the field.
well, there is no specific explanation.
Oh, it would have to be a guided energy. And if there are two aspects of the crop circle, one is that there's an energy involved in allowing the heat to go down. The other one is that it is guided, just like a paintbrush. I look at the whole phenomenon like an artist, using the energy like a paintbrush to draw on a canvas of wheat these spectacular patterns being our attention. That's the closest analogy I can make. Not only that, but I see different, you would have entities or artists involved. There's some similarities between some of the formations. You can almost see that the same entity involved in certain points. They have certain characteristics that are similar. And that goes for Canada comparing with something like that in England. Some are very, very sophisticated, incredibly beautifully laid down. Others are much more childlike in their nature and maybe not quite as well laid down. And it also, there's varying amounts of energy that are applied. Some are flat to the ground, others are maybe just a few inches off the ground. They haven't been completely pressed down. So there's less energy was involved.
Well, coming back to the sun cycle, of course, spots, what we call sunspots, are actually flares. We get flares from the sun most frequently at high activity points during that 11-year cycle. but I know of no specific energy, nowhere near that specific, that could affect the Earth through the atmosphere. None at all. Nevertheless, what kind of parallels has he been able to make between sunspot activity and crop circle activity?
Simply that the period of aeronation ranges of behind sunspot activity, and that coincides with the sheer numbers of crop circles seen.
Yes, and has there been a decline that coincides roughly with the decline in the sunspot cycle count?
There is a growth. It is now in a decline, and we're seeing a decline in the numbers of the crop circles. But again, the complexity is picking up. They're much, much more complex than ever before.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense.
Oh, no, it just doesn't tie in. We have looked literally at hundreds and hundreds of different explanations. We have people with PhDs in all different disciplines, including mathematics, music, you name it.
We also make the things black or something.
Well, it just becomes more and more tantalizing. It's more of a challenge all the time. And I might add, Ed, that not only am I looking at the physical anomaly, in the effects in the field itself, like in the sun and soil, etc., but also the strange effects that are noted on equipment that we've been using. And this is another category that isn't talked about very much.
Oh, it counts.
I did mention it. I'll give you an example of this here. For instance, and most people have noticed headaches as we walk into the crowd circle. Quite tonight. A lot of people have headaches, but it's just like somebody put their hand on your brain and started squeezing a little bit. And this sensation ends once you leave the area. Right now, we're having a lot of them. And in left formation, I always have a tape recorder, a little tiny tape recorder. I put it in the center of the formation where the center swirl is, and lay it on the ground, and I just let it record while I'm photographing and doing my measurements and things. Because in the past, there have been electronic beepings and chirping that have been recorded, so I'm just curious to see if any of this up. And then one particular incident, the tape recorder recorded for a full hour. When I took it back and listened to it, I realized that the entire recording, from beginning to end, ran at half speed. Exactly at half speed. And I ran out because you could hear him talking. Occasionally you could hear voices. Everything ran at half speed. It wasn't because the batteries were going dead, because it wasn't declining in speed, it was constantly in speed. The tape recorder is not capable of recording at any other speed. And it's never done it before, never done it since. There's nothing wrong with the unit. I've had it analyzed. In that same formation, a German film crew came in and wanted to film me pointing out these anomalies. On the ground, we went ahead with it. They had a fully charged battery pack. We had a needle on the camera that showed a full charge. The battery pack normally lasts about 35 to 40 minutes. Their battery was flat, completely stone dead within 8 minutes. They were totally amazed.
All right, that Chad would indicate some strong electromagnetic activity of some sort, and that seems to me could be measured.
You would think it could be measured, but we haven't to date found any instrument that will measure it. And interestingly enough, we have only experienced this sort of rapid battery drain, is what we call them, on rechargeable batteries. It hasn't been noted on ordinary throwaway batteries, only on rechargeable.
On NICAPs.
Right. Another phenomenon that occurred again this year, but has been noted in the past, is camera failure. I flew with 3 other people. 2 of us had mechanical cameras with contactors and no electronics. The third person had a fully electronic camera. Everything was electronic. $300 camera. He could not get a photograph of one particular formation when he flew over. The camera jammed every single time. Yet when he aimed it at the other side of the window of the plane, it worked perfectly. And every time he aimed it back at the crop formation down below, it jammed on it. He never did get a picture of it. So that also is quite common. Or films that won't be lost. You take pictures and the photograph of one particular formation are all going through. Everything else is perfectly in focus, perfectly exposed, everything's perfect.
Well, that would certainly indicate the presence of some sort of energy. Chad, stand by 1 second while I ID the radio station here. Okay.
to downtown. This is KDWN Las Vegas.
It is, and this is Area 2000. Good evening. I'm Art Bell. My guest is Chad Deacon, and I'm going to open up the telephone lines now. So let me give you a quick version of the numbers. You're welcome to call us with a question if you like. In the metropolitan area of Las Vegas, the number is 383-8255 or 8255. Toll free outside the state is 1-800-338-8255. The wild card direct dial lines are area code 702-385-7214. And finally, if you have never called the program at all, use this line, the first time call line at area code 702-385-7213, 7213, with all the long distance lines. Please allow them to ring until they're answered. We'll come to you as soon as we can. If you're disconnected, pick it up and try again. Sean, are you there? All right, sir. If you're up to it, I would like to let you, subject you to a little bit of the great unwashed American puppet with so far it's a lot of fun. All right, it is. Let's see what we can do. Wildcard line 3, good evening. You're on the air with Chad Deacon.
Yes, two questions, one for Mr. Bell and one for Mr. Deacon. First, Mr. Bell, you mentioned that Defense Secretary Designate Inman said been asked by a Maryland investigator about undue conflict. You did not mention what Ms. Inman's reaction was.
Well, allegedly. Well, no, you go right ahead if you wish.
I don't know.
I see. All right, well, we'll get further into that. It was kind of a side topic from what we're now on. So, you had a question otherwise?
Yes, Mr. Deacon, I'm interested in whether in concert artists you have carefully explored the Star Wars technology, isolated later possibly being a cause of the crop circle, and whether, now you mentioned that determinant particle energy would have to be involved, which would kill mice and hedgehogs. But I understand that there is a very finely focused, finely tuned technology involved with the Star Wars technology, which would be able to help by computerized programs to create interweaving or multi-layering, and I'm interested in what you whether you explore this more deeply. And again, I'm interested in what Mr. Bell's reaction is to the first question, and I'll definitely let you.
All right, thank you. All right, well, that would divert us entirely from where we are. Let's talk about the Bobby Ray England business. So let's just focus, Chad, if we can, on his question to you, and that is the Star Wars technology aspect. How hard did you look at that?
Well, it's difficult to deal with our men. First of all, we have literally several hundred miles to cover, even though like most of these transformations are happening in a relatively small area, say 30 mile circular area. It's difficult to cover all the fields and to get the instrumentation in there. But I would just say again that quick cross circles were known before the late 1970s. We had some cases, including in Canada. It's hard to imagine if this sort of technology, even if it exists today, which I highly doubt most of the places, that it would have existed back then. And
one might guess, though, that if it did exist, Farmers Field might be a pretty good place to test it.
yes, they would, but why continue for 15, 20 years?
Sure.
There's so much attention when there are literally hundreds and hundreds of people around in very, very close proximity to these. It just seems like it's too dangerous.
Particularly as people like yourself began to seriously investigate it, you would think at that point they were copied.
Sure, and if the government were carrying out secret experiments, wouldn't they be more inclined to do it in a closed off area, say like Area 51, where the public can't get into? Why would they choose a populated area? There are many, many aspects that we have thought about that simply don't add up. They just don't make any sense.
All right. Well, let's keep moving here. On the first time caller line, good evening. You're on the air with Chad Deacon. Hello there.
Hi, this is George in California.
Hi, George.
So, the question I'd like to make is, what we're looking for as a tax couple, probably for licenses and the example, the full experience that people have who have lived UFOs or who have become abducted by UFOs. They claim that the atmosphere around them became totally pure and quiet at the time of their abduction.